Hey, what's up, guys? It's JJ here, and I keep feeling like there's a lot of people that don't understand how to get a fire going, especially when you're burning like big oak, good seasoned oak, or even if you got some green wood. It's not hard to get your fire started. It's just a matter of knowing how to control your vent. And, well, like in my case, I've got a blower fan on this buck stove insert, but I just got done cleaning out my fireplace. My fire never goes out. That's one thing I think a lot of people are doing wrong. Your fire burns down to coals and it's just got a lot of ash and stuff, and they're like, well, I better clean it out and start over with some newspaper. No, that's not how you want to do it. You're basically just shooting a hole in the bottom of the boat by doing that. I take all of my ash and stuff that's packed back in the back corners of your fireplace, get your shovel, get everything up to the front, get it all out, and kind of work a pile of coals to one side as you clean out this side, and then bring your coals back over and clean all the ash out of that side, and then rake all your coals into a nice little pile right in the middle of kind of closer to the middle front area. And then you want to stick like some nice little pieces of kindling. Like I just stick some little chop up wood scraps from a job. You don't want to burn like solid pine or cedar. Don't burn that stuff in your fireplace because it creates a lot of creosote, which then causes flue fires. But anyways, I do that, and then you want to have your flue all the way open. People are choking their vent down all the way. I mean, if you watch and I close this door and you got it choked down all the way, just watch the fire. It's gonna choke those flames out. See how those flames are starting to die down and it's starting to get smoky in there, which is a problem a lot of people have right when they start a fire. They're like, oh man, it's filling my house up with smoke. Well, that's because you've got your flue either closed or way too low. Like you're choking out the airflow, and fire needs oxygen to breathe. So you're gonna want to open that all the way up, and you'll notice the fire is going to start glowing a little hotter in there. And if you're not getting what you want, just take your door, open it up a little bit where you've got airflow going. See how that smoke is just automatically clearing out of there? And you want to stack your wood front to back, not side to side. The side to side crap, your logs as they burn down, they're going to roll to the front of your coal bed and they're going to choke it out. There's not going to be a good oxygen flow going up and out your vent. So stack your wood front to back. Leave some nice venting spots where you can see those coals. See how I've got mine stacked in there? I can see all those coals. This is a piece of green hickory right here. I mean, it's not like I'm burning all seasoned wood. Like, you know, if that's all you've got is a green tree, you can still get that to burn if you stack your fire right and you are working with your flue. Your vent is cracked all the way open, and you'll get a nice hot fire going really fast. It's not, you don't need to be sitting here cramming newspaper in this fire to get what you're going for. As you can see, just for me sitting here talking, I haven't blown on this. I haven't done anything. I'm letting the fireplace do what it's designed to do, but it's a matter of setting it up right, getting your coal bed closer to the middle front area, not all the way in the back where these logs are leaning forward and closing off that airflow in the front. And there you go. I mean, this fire is going to take care of itself. All I'm going to do is add wood to it later. But I mean, I literally just cleaned an entire 6-gallon bucket of like ash and black coal. Get rid of all that black stuff. Just leave a nice orange hot bed of coals in there. And like, yeah, your fire's going to do the rest. And once that gets going, and I can see that these big logs are starting to burn down and they're real hot on the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. But then I'm going to go ahead, once, you know, maybe 15 minutes, however long, you're just going to kind of watch what it's doing. But you're going to take your flue, and yours may not have high, low, medium, all that on it, but you're going to want to crank that down just a little bit, and you can get your blower fan back on. Like I'll turn mine back on start putting some heat out here, because it's cold, and I know when it's really cold you don't want to sit there and screw around with fire. You just want it to get you hot. So like I've got mine set to high medium right now, and if you've got a blower fan on your fireplace, it's recommended that if you're trying to get a really hot, good fire going, keep it set all the way to high. And then when you're running medium low or whatever, crank your blower fan down to medium low. But if you ever see that, especially if you're burning really green wood, it's gonna be harder to get it going. But just keep it all the way on high, keep this all the way open, keep your vent open, and let the fire do the work. Let it get itself going, because once a fire gets itself going, it's gonna go. As you can see, flames are already rolling in there. It's nice and hot in the bed, and all that smoke is just gonna ventilate itself out. People that are trying to get a fire started, and you're not using enough kindling, or you don't have a good coal bed, all that smoke that's pouring out in your house is because your fire isn't creating that suction to go up and out the flue. Once you get that going, it's game over. Like, that smoke is going to keep going up and out your flue, out the top. But until you get it right and make sure your flue's all the way open, you are going to smoke your house out. Your smoke alarm's going to be going off. Your wife's going to be throwing stuff at the back of your head. And yeah, so that's my little 101 on starting a fire. Ventilation, it's all key. Adios.